Buonasera. Dear colleagues, guests, delegate staff, on behalf of our chairman, Said Kamal, I warmly welcome you to this second ECR Autumn University. I would like to start by giving the chairman's apologies. His flight has been delayed by over 3 hours due to technical difficulties, and he has asked me to deliver the introduction on his behalf. He's looking forward to seeing you all a bit later on. It is a great privilege for the ECR group to host this conference here in this beautiful city, and we are grateful to all of you for coming here this week. In particular, I thank our colleague Raffaele Fito, leader of the Italian delegation in the ECR group, at whose invitation we are here and whose team has worked so hard to organize this event. We have translation to and from Italian, English, Polish, German, and Bulgarian, with passive Dutch in the main room. We have always argued that you cannot make changes without putting alternative ideas on the table. And that is what we are here to deliver. Following on from our highly successful Autumn University last year in London, this conference brings together figures from politics, academia and civil society to have a full and frank exchange of views aimed at solving some of the serious challenges that we in Europe face today. Perhaps the most significant challenge today is security, internal security and radicalization, the impact of demographic policy on economic security, external threats to the east and to the south, and how we keep a strong economy that enables us to pay for our security and to maintain our influence in the world. The ECR was created because we want to see an EU with a much clearer focus, doing less, but doing it better. We argue for more Euro-realist solutions that are not dominated by political ideology, but by common sense, by what works. In the EU today, we need to focus on the underlying threats to the EU's security, and that means changing how we as an organization do business. The Brexit vote has been seen by many in Brussels as an opportunity to move ahead with a highly centralized EU that closes out the world. In ancient Rome, nobody knew of the Americas, Australia, or most of Asia. That led Rome to be described as Caput Mundi, the capital of the world. Today, in the EU, we know too well about the challenges and opportunities to America, Australia, and Asia, yet many members of other groups will see Brussels as the Caput Mundi. This week we can take the opportunity to show that there is another way possible, that we can have an EU that raises its gaze to the wider world, that delivers for its member states and then helps us to improve cooperation in areas such as security. I can think of a few more appropriate places to have these debates than here in Rome, a city whose history, culture and traditions continue to dominate our politics today. A place from where, alongside ancient Greece, much of European civilization has descended. Sometimes the European Parliament is more like a gladiatorial arena than a debating chamber. So we have taken the opportunity to get out and discuss these topics away from the distractions of the office. And this is going to be a few days of hard work and debate to generate new thoughts and develop fresh ideas. We are particularly pleased to be here in support of Raffaele Fitto. Raffaele has taken a bold step in building a new, united and credible centre-right force here in Italy. As an observer of Italian politics, it seems to me that Italy is crying out for the kind of sensible and centre-right leadership that Raffaele and the Conservatori Reformisti party offers. Let me say thank you also to the Conservatori Reformisti party and all of those who made today possible, to all the speakers for giving up the time. That was nice, wasn't it? That was for you, Rafael.
For us.
And to all of our guests for being here to give the Italian perspective. The Autumn University will be broken into different sessions, with some plenary sessions held in this hall, smaller breakout sessions elsewhere on this floor to discuss specific topics, and we will hear from some of the best experts from across the continent. The speakers have been invited from a variety of sources, including recommendations made by our main policy groups, the chairman, recommendations from our Italian colleagues or individuals and organizations with whom ECR groups would like to build stronger links. To all of you, I have one request. Please contribute in the discussions, ask questions, share your experiences, tweet using the hashtag #EUReform, and tell speakers when you disagree with them. You will see that we have our own camera crew here, so please use them to record short pieces that you can use on your own Facebook pages or YouTube on the ideas and discussions that we have had. So I look forward to a few days of robust debate and discussion, new ideas that will help deliver greater security for Europe. Just a short note on the program. Tomorrow morning we will hold an internal meeting of ECR group members where we will discuss the plenary draft agenda and deal with the forward planning of the group. This is open only to group members and staff. Our guests and Italian visitors will be able to enjoy some free time whilst that is taking place, and you will be most welcome to join us for the working session at 11:15. Regarding the group meeting, the chairman has asked if members could please start arriving for the meeting from 8:45 so that we can start promptly at 9 o'clock. And thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to hand over to Italian delegation leader, Raffaele Fitto, founder of the Conservatori Reformisti and our host this week.